So you jump on YouTube looking to watch your favorite maker actually make something, but now you're mad because your home feed's full of tool review videos instead. The truth is, it may actually be your own fault, even if you didn't realize it. I've read a lot of comments about how makers and woodworkers on YouTube don't actually build things anymore, and how every channel has become a tool review channel or pushing a product. But here's the part that nobody realizes. Their comments complaining about the videos are actually telling YouTube that this is exactly what they want to see. Let me explain. You see, YouTube's algorithm, that wonderful system that we're all trying to figure out as creators, exists solely to keep you on YouTube and to keep you watching more content. To do that, it watches your habits, what you watch and what you comment on, and it feeds you more of that. Now, there is a little guilt by association here where it tries to show you what others have watched because they have similar watch habits to what you do, but for the most part, it's what you watch and what you interact with. So here's the thing. If you watch tool review videos and then comment on those videos, you just told YouTube that that's what you want. Even if your comment was, "I hate tool videos and please go back to making stuff," it really doesn't care. You watched and you interacted with the video, and now your whole homepage is going to be the best tools at Harbor Freight, or I almost missed this deal in aisle 9 at Lowe's. Now, the video you commented on, it gets pushed to more people who may or may not like it, but they watch it anyway because maybe it's from a channel that they used to like watching, and then they make another comment about it. Next thing you know, the video has thousands and thousands of views and hundreds of comments, mostly from people complaining about it. But to YouTube, it's a hit video and it just keeps getting pushed. Meanwhile, someone else may put out a video actually building something, and that video gets 400 views, 10 likes, and a couple nice job comments. YouTube never pushes it out to a bigger audience because the initial test said it wasn't worth pushing, and everyone gets more tool reviews on their homepage instead. Why? Maybe the thumbnail wasn't flashy enough, the project looked too basic, or they just didn't make some crazy claim in the title to provoke the click, like, "I can't believe people still do this," or my personal favorite, "I made 10x profit on this 2x4 project." More than likely, it just couldn't compete for the limited space on your homepage with all the more clickbaity titles and flashy thumbnails, and eventually it just died off. Another comment that I see a lot of is creators are just sellouts, especially if they take on sponsorships, have a product placement in their video, or simply for having ads. Which, by the way, YouTube actually places in every video, even if the channel isn't monetized. Well, some people see ads or sponsorships in videos and they think they're just being greedy, but here's the thing. It's a simple math problem. How do they cover expenses for materials, tools, filming and editing content when ad revenue isn't covering the overhead? And here's a fun fact that most people don't know. If you skip the ads, the creators don't make any ad revenue at all. In the maker and DIY category, the creator's share of the ad revenue averages about $5 to $7 per 1,000 views. So for a small channel that struggles to even get 1,000 views per video, that math just doesn't work. So they're left with only a few options: sponsorships, affiliate links, sell a product, or just quit. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you should never watch a tool review video. They definitely have a place on here, and they help a lot of people get hands-on information that they couldn't get anywhere else. What I am saying is, if everyone would take the time to interact with the videos that they truly do like, as much as the ones that they don't, we could actually flip this back to where YouTube is something that we love watching. So how do we do that? There are some really simple ways to tell YouTube what you actually want to see. You don't have to do all of them, but here's a few easy ones. When you see a build video you like, watch it all the way through. The longer the watch time, the better the signal is to YouTube that that's what you want to see. Instead of waiting for YouTube to serve up videos that they think you want to watch, use the search bar and search for things that you actually want to see. When you do like something, the simplest thing you can do is hit that like button. I know it sounds cliche, but we all want the likes, and so does YouTube. Finally, just leave a comment. It shows that you're truly engaged with it, and this is what you want to see more of. The algorithm only feeds you what you tell it to feed you, even if it's not what you thought you were telling it or what you actually want to see. Obviously, I'm part of the creator side of this, and it's in my best interest if you click and watch and do all the things that I mentioned before, but I'm also a viewer. My home feed has been all over the place lately. It seems like anything I even glance at that isn't in my normal niche, that's the type of stuff that suddenly fills up my entire home feed. So there's definitely something going on in the background that's out of our control, but maybe if we try to send all the right signals, we can get it back to makers making things and making enough money to actually make that worth it. This video itself is a bit of an experiment for me. Honestly, I'm getting burnt out chasing views and trying to come up with projects that'll make good content instead of just building for the fun of it. So I decided to just build something simple that my wife asked me for and maybe get some information out there that'll help you enjoy YouTube more. If I'm being totally honest, I'm also testing out some of the tricks that the other creators have been using to get you to watch. A little bit of, if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. I made the title in the beginning of the script something that would either draw your interest or maybe even piss you off a little bit so you'd click and watch, but if you're still here, I guess it's working. You just sat through an actual build video about a simple napkin holder. And let's be honest, if you saw this on a thumbnail with a title like, I built a napkin holder for my wife, would you have actually clicked on it? I know some of you would have watched either way, but for the most part, I doubt this video would have done well at all. It would have been another 400 view video that just died off before it even got started. And who knows? Maybe it still will be. Or maybe these tricks will work and this will be the one that takes off. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Want to see more actual build videos? Click on one of these cards and keep watching. We'll see you in the next one.